Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Pagey, here once again with another Flush Season 2 video for you guys. And this is another theory video, and this is basically a theory video about whether Harrison Wells from Earth 2 could possibly be a speedster. Now this is not me coming up with this theory, this is taken from Reddit. I will leave the Reddit thread linked in the description below, you can go check it out and read it for yourself and even leave a comment there if you want, but I'll go through it in this video. Now it's from the user called Sleepless Nights, and I think he's a big Arrow fan because that's his like little emblem next to his name. But anyway, his title is Wells as a Speedster. Now it's a continuation of his comment from the live episode discussion, which I'll read out now, which obviously this is, I think it was like halfway through the episode, where he goes, yo, if Harry, aka Earth 2 Harrison Wells, is Johnny Quick in disguise and goes all speedster and Grodd, I'm going to flip my shit. Like, I'm going to take a shit, mold it into Roy Harbour, and then flip it. Which, if you don't know, it's like an Arrow thing. If you don't watch Arrow too much, basically Roy Harbour did a random flip that was really unnecessary in an episode once, but he goes on to say, Wells said that he wanted to go back to his world to defeat Zoom this episode, which we all heard, we all took note of, and I think a lot of us were wondering, okay, how the hell is he going to do that? This is where he starts the theory. He goes, my first thought was, he's Johnny Quick, but because of the whole Wells the Bard reverse Flash thing, he can't show off his speed to Team Flash because they might kill him, because obviously he knew about it when he first appeared, and he knows that his doppelganger on Earth 1 was sort of evil and had some speed powers, so he continues going on, when Grodd hit him, he basically recovered immediately, which I think I and a lot of people were wondering. We didn't take too much note of it, but I think if you go back and watch it, like, wow, he did get up quick. He was able to get up, inject Grodd with the drugs, and run out. Did we see some subtle, like, not them showing him having some speed? Because I think they ran out before he did it. Am I right? So that's a possibility. But the weird thing is, they didn't really mention anything about him being perfectly fine when they stitched him up at Star Labs, ... or whatever they did. And he finishes off this theory with saying the only thing that's stopping this theory from probably happening is the fact that Johnny Quick is probably from Earth 3. And yeah, I guess, but they could just cram it in, make it a lot of characters are from Earth 2 if they want to do that. He actually has two theories here, which I'll read the second one out in a second. But in regards to this, the first theory, I think this could happen. I think if he was Johnny Quick and he did call his daughter Jessie Quick and stuff like that, and maybe he is just being really subtle with it all. But if she's meant to become a speedster, I think it would make more sense if he was Johnny Quick. But I think they'd reveal that later after she became Jessie Quick, if you know what I mean. But we'll have to wait and see. But he continues on with the second theory. Sleepless Nights goes, another theory, in brackets, I didn't think of this one, in the live episode discussion, is that Earth 2 Wells is Eobard Thawne as well. It would still honour the whole Jessie Quick, daughter of a speedster thing, but put a cool twist on it. Like Merlin and Arrow, we might get to see an anti-hero Eobard Thawne who will help Team Flash defeat Zoom, but ultimately get what he wants out of it, sort of like what Merlin got in Arrow Season 3 when he became the new Ra's al Ghul. The only thing stopping this second theory is probably that Thawne, in brackets Professor Zoom, is such a well-known character in the DCU unlike Merlin, and I don't think they can change up his character that much. But then again, it is Earth 2, what happens on Earth 2 stays on Earth 2. And then he says a great point in the comments about Wells referencing Thawne's plans for Grodd, as well as Zoom will tell Wells, you're next. Now I mentioned this in my episode review for that Flash episode about Wells talking to Grodd as if he knew what the original Wells on Earth, or Eobard Thawne / Wells on Earth 1 had said to Grodd, which was a bit weird. And also, I think I said in that Enter Zoom review with Zoom telling Wells you're next, he was wondering, like, why wouldn't you just kill him then? Like, is there an issue that Zoom can't kill him right there, right now? In regards to these theories, I think the most likely one to happen would be number one. I don't think they'd go down to Eobard Thawne being Harrison Wells again, but if they did, it's not like I'd be unbelievably upset. I think it'd be a pretty good road they went down, especially if he was like an anti-hero like Malcolm Merlin is in Arrow. But I would prefer to see the first theory that this guy says to actually happen on the screen. But as he said, the Johnny Quick thing could be an issue, depending on if they, in regards to explaining it, if you know what I mean. But anyway, leave your opinions in the comment section below. As I said, the link to this Reddit thread will be linked in the description below if you want to go check it out. Make sure to give Sleepless Nights some thumbs up. And make sure to leave a like if you enjoy the video. If you can leave your comments in this video if you want to as well. And subscribe if you are new. I'll catch you later, guys. Goodbye.